Hello, everyone. This is Sean from ECHOPARK. Hope you all are having a great day. Hopefully you've had a chance to watch our YouTube video of Christmastime is here for all, but it's not here for me. It was a ton of fun to put together with Mike, Matt, and Katie. We just wanted to bring some Christmas cheer in this crazy 2020 that we're in. We did it all remotely, and I thought it'd be fun today to take a look at the session itself. See kind of what's in the song, how it was made. We did send it out for mixing and mastering to my good friend Matt Ebbers from Side Room Sounds, and there's his web address right there. So we just thought it'd be a great idea to talk about the song and the session itself. This song, Christmastime is here for all, but it's not here for me. I've had sort of in my back pocket since 2014. I wrote it right around Christmas time. Just listening to a lot of Christmas songs out there and thinking about, what's maybe a different topic to talk about. And I thought a great idea would be to talk about Christmas time from the point of view of the bad kid, or a kid who maybe was a little naughty for Christmas time. So the basic demo of the song has been around since 2015. I played with Katie and Mike in a band called The Click, and we also played some Christmas gigs around the holidays, and so we would throw this one in every once in a while. Katie sang a lot of the harmony parts and some backup parts, along with another female singer that we had, and it was a great time. So it really helped sort of shape the song. And then because of COVID, because of the quarantine that we've been in, we thought it'd be a really great idea to kind of put this together and put it out there to hopefully spread a little Christmas joy. So without further ado, let's go into the session itself and take a look. So as you can see here, here is our full session from start to finish. We got a lot going on, and I just wanted to go over a few cool different things that we did. The very first thing is we obviously did this remotely. So it really started with me putting down a demo mix to a click track. And so I put down a basic vocal, basic acoustic guitar to the click, and started into the arrangement of the song. Then we sent that to Mike. Mike laid down the drums, sent that back, and then we sent that to Matt. He did the bass, and then to Katie, who did the backup vocals. So in the song, nothing too crazy or special. We have our basic acoustic guitars left and right. A couple electric guitars, you'll hear that mostly in the bridge section and then the end, just to give it a little bit of a heavier feeling towards the end of the song, a little bit of a different style. I think I play it sort of reggae here at the end. Yeah. It gives it just a little bit of a up and down here. So we like that. The drums are pretty awesome. Mike did a really great job with these drum parts. As you can see, we did comp some takes here. So we did take he did a few different takes and sent them to me. And then I sort of just pulled the best parts out of there and made it happen. So you can certainly hear. He's got a really great snare sound. And then with that kick. Now, a really cool part of this song is the second verse where Mike does some tom work. So let's take a listen to that. Yeah. I think Mike's using his Ludwig during the song, and so definitely a great tone. The cool thing about this too is, it's all in our homes. Matt laid it down in his home, Mike laid it down in his home. And so they, set up some mics, did some stuff direct and put it in there. So pretty awesome. Of course, the vocals are in here as well. I did a basic vocal for the different verses. The choruses are doubled, so I did double.
All year long, I've been a bad boy, and Santa don't want me. on his nice list.
Which is pretty common for a lot of choruses. A lot of people like to double their vocals. It gives it a little bit of a bigger feel, kind of opens it up a little bit more, which is pretty cool. For the verses, like I said, one vocal per verse, and then I did a harmony.
Took a pair of shears and cut my dog's hair all off. My parents weren't too pleased, but I put their mind at ease by gluing it all back on.
So that is there. Then the last part in terms of the vocals is the Katie's vocal. Katie doesn't really have a studio setup like some of us do. So she actually recorded this on her phone, and it came out actually really great. We just put a little basic EQ on there just to kind of take out some of the harshness.
It's not here for me. All year long, I've been a bad boy, and Santa don't want me.
So we were super happy with that. It really brought a little, sort of a next level to the choruses. Kind of picked it up a little bit with that other vocal in there and that harmony. So super happy about that. Lastly, the bass. I know I'm sort of going out of order here, but I'm sort of doing it in the order that I got stuff. So the bass guitar, which is right here, one single bass, Matt blew it out of the park with this. I had no expectations of the bass. I'm usually a bass player by trade, and he just totally took it to the next level in terms of tone, in terms of the parts. You hear that little before each verse here. That was totally him. And then, of course, he does my favorite part of the whole song is when he does this turnaround into the last chorus. I love that. He does that little turnaround. It really brings it up to the next level there as well. But like I said, he did great, sounds great, great tone. I think he's using a Fender P bass here, as well as through a dark glass pedal. I think he's got a little compression on there, but it just gave a really great tone. So super happy with how he did that. And again, we just kind of shared the stuff with each other on Dropbox and made it happen. So for all of you musicians out there, you can definitely do it remotely. Okay, so that's a lot of the real guitars, the real instruments. So then we go into sort of the MIDI stuff. So I went a little bit crazy, and our mixing guy, Matt, he did a really great job of sort of toning it down and maybe taking out some stuff that didn't need to be there. So the first thing is the main melody of the choruses, and then of course the bridge, the opening and the bridge, which I actually have this pretty much the same part, but on a glockenspiel, a harpsichord, and then a synth. So let's take a listen to that. So here's all three together. I want to hear this in my right ear because I think I have it. So with that, so here's the Glock, then with the harpsichord. Kind of staccato there. Synth. So what I liked about doing that, and I really just copied and pasted all the different parts here, is it just gave it a little bit of thickness, a little bit of different sound, something maybe a little more original than just one instrument. So I really enjoyed that. Second is the piano part. The piano plays a huge role, especially in the verses, but in the chorus and intro, it's basically the same part here. So this is what that sounds like. So we have a left and a right. The left is basically just playing the chords straight through, just once. Give it a little bit of background, and then this gives, the right piano gives a little bit more movement. Kind of that old-timey piano feel there. And in the verses, I actually use same type of piano for this. For that, it's off the beat there. And then I also have an OBX A2 on here as well. This gives it a little bit more of a fun feeling. And this is also what's in the chorus. So that lead line. So pretty gnarly. I was really happy with that, how that turned out. In the second, I think second chorus or excuse me, the third chorus before the bridge and the last chorus also pops in these studio violins and a cello that I did. Now, obviously, they sound pretty fake. They're just the standard Logic Pro studio violins and cellos. But it gives a little bit more movement, kind of gives a little more epicness, so I liked that. So I was really happy with how this turned out. The last thing I really wanted to talk about was the bridge here, which is sort of the solo, quote unquote. And really what it is, it's the Glock, the harpsichord, the synth, and the violins and the pianos all playing the exact same thing. I really wanted that solo to be really emphasized, and so that was my attempt to do that. Is there anything else with this song that I didn't talk about? We have just a tambourine for a lot of the choruses, just coming in on the left side. Oh, and of course the sleigh bells. How could I forget the sleigh bells? The sleigh bells are basically playing almost through the entire song. I know a lot of people get sick of sleigh bells in Christmas songs, but we try to keep them a little bit more in the background and just give it that little, and just emphasize during those more quiet parts. So just programmed sleigh bells. Pretty cool. The last thing I'll talk about is in the third verse here, the soft verse, getting the letter out of the mailbox. I do a letter rip. And so I literally recorded myself ripping an envelope open, and here's what that sounds like soloed. That's pretty much it. That is Christmastime is here for all, but it's not here for me. Like I said, we had a great time doing it. If you're a musician, if you're in a band, you can do this remotely. You just got to get a little creative. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great new year. Hopefully 2021 is going to be awesome. And I'll talk to you all soon.